than Greenwood at 4.6. There's 3 players from me. So a lot to think about as you run into the last 2 game weeks. We wish you luck in your respective leagues. Hopefully you can finish where you want to. I want to come first. I don't know if that'll happen. But that said, we move into the final part of the show. And this is where it can all happen. It is Captain Contenders.
Contenders.
Captain Contenders. So this is it, make or break. You select the right captain, this is going to catapult you up the league. Game week 37 captains. Let's do a bit of a roulette around the table quickly. So NVD, who are you going for? Game week 37 captain.
Game week 37, I'm going to stick with Martial.
Yeah, very nice. Ricky Pellegrini?
I might actually do an outsider, do Greenwood. He's looking very tasty. If I could afford Martial, I probably would.
Excellent. So looking at Man United, you two against West Ham, sure there'll be a hatful of goals. Patrick Vieira?
I'm sticking with Fernandes. I mean,
also going United.
The last 4 games, he's totaled up 39 points. So I'm just sticking with him.
Certainly been playing very well. I hope he's not tired. I mean, you're not worried about that. Captain said he's looking a bit tired.
No, I told you already. No, not worried.
No.
You look worried. You look worried.
He's still happy that he's got the Clop of the Week. He's not worried about anything now. He's trophying his Clop of the Week trophy.
My job here is done.
We won't see him again. Captain Russ, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm looking at Man City. They've got Watford. I know it's like away, but Jesus, that could be an onslaught.
Jesus, mate.
Yeah, that's it. I would say him. Yeah, the man, the second coming.
Excellent. Okay, so I mean, I like the fact you're going Man United. It gives me kind of a little bit of hope that we'll beat West Ham. I don't know though. Is anyone worried about the fact that West Ham are on a resurgence? They won 4-0 the last game. Game before that, they weren't.
I think it's going to come down to whether we beat Watford this weekend on Friday. We've got an 8 o'clock UK time kickoff. If we beat Watford, that's going to go a long way to saving. If we don't, if we get a draw or we lose Watford, then Man United comes a must-win game really for the Irons. So we'll make it tough. Antonio will play up front on his own. That's the only thing. So I don't think we'll get a bag of goals, but it's going to be how well we defend. Will we frustrate Man United? Will they be tired as well? Because we were saying he hasn't really changed his team. So it could be an interesting one.
Yeah, I got to admit, I watched you play against Chelsea and you beat them 3-2 and you were by far the better team. Like by far, it was, it wasn't even close. But I mean, that was at West Ham. I mean, it was close, obviously, 3-2. But
it does make sense,
you were a lot better than this. So maybe United will do you. For me, for game week 37, we've all sort of sheepishly avoided Aubameyang, and I think Aubameyang has got to be given considerable thought. I think he, against Aston Villa, I heard NVD's point earlier, Villa played Liverpool. They played quite well. If Liverpool really had to have gone and done Villa, it would have been a different game. I feel like Liverpool is a little bit in that position where you won the league. Are you giving it as much as you would have if you still needed to win the league? I don't know. For Arsenal, they've got nothing to play for. They are up and down, but Aubameyang wants that golden boot. So that's where I'm going. Game week 38 for the captain. I'll kick this off and I'm not going to look any further than Man City. They're playing bottom of the table, Norwich, last day of the season. It's going to be a hiding. It's already been called out, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm going to put money on him as captain. He's where I'd look if Pep plays him. That is the only concern. But De Bruyne would be mine for 38. Patrick Vieira, what do you think?
As long as he doesn't something happen to him, I'm sticking with Fernandes through to the end of the season.
Fernandes until the end, unless he gets abducted.
Right. Notoriously, I've been really bad at selecting captains and missing out on those points, but he's done pretty well for me. So
okay. So unless he's down the park and he bumps into Harold Kane, you'll be sticking with him.
Yes.
Excellent. NVD, who are you looking at, mate, for 38 captain choice?
Yeah, well, I mean, much like yourself, I was pretty much sticking on Kevin De Bruyne, but the only other person I'd say is Aubameyang. Arsenal playing Watford, last game of the season at home. So, yeah, I think everything to play for, I guess pride to play for, next season to play for, whatever it may be. But, I'll put my money on Aubameyang for the last game week.
Okay, great. And Ricky Pellegrini?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't look any further than Man City either. I'd have to agree with you, Jimmy. I'd have to go De Bruyne. We were looking outside that. Maybe Everton with Richarlison.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
Recently, Everton have been criticised last few games. They've got nothing to play for. They're kind of, they're already on their holidays. Coleman, I believe, called the rest of the players out the last game and said they've got an act because they're just not really fighting in these last few games. And I think that's quite poor because obviously there are other teams for the integrity of the league. You need to push in for every single game. But yeah, Richarlison against Bournemouth at home, I think they might have a point to prove. So I can see him getting a couple of goals.
Yeah, and we haven't mentioned Everton at all yet. I think, Sheffield United 37 and then Bournemouth 38. Bournemouth are going to be fighting for their life though, so maybe that's why they've not come up. But I could see it. I could see a few goals from Richarlison. Captain Russ, take us home, mate. Who are you going to be captaining 38?
Man City, like someone from Man City, like Norwich, they're going to get pummeling. It's going to be Sterling. Like Sterling's up, he's going to be hungry. I think he's like on form. De Bruyne has been a bit quiet. Sterling's like he wants it. He's hungry. He's got that hunger back again for that milk. But I would put my captaincy definitely on Sterling.
There we have it. Okay, ladies and gents, that's it. The show is done. Thank you for staying with us. I hope you've enjoyed it. I mean, I've had a blast. It's always such a pleasure getting the star-studded crew together. Minus Sean the John McGinn fanboy, but what a great turnout, guys. It's been excellent speaking with you all. Listeners, if you want to get in touch with us, if you want to send us a rambling from the dugout, you can do that. Just drop us an email. leftinthechangingroom@gmail.com is the address. You're also able to find us on Reddit or Twitter @leftbackfpl, leftinthechangingroom@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us. We will be back after game week 38 with the end of season Left Back FPL do. Going to be a blinder, don't miss it.
It's going to be a party.
We're going to be having a party with Vardy and Rebecca, and they're all here. With Cantwell's coming down, and
his
throne.
Danny Wings is flying in. It's going to be blinding. I can't wait. So we hope to see you all then. We will be doing, players of the season. We have a lot to do, and much anticipated. We will reveal the final standings of the NYC British Street Boys League. Let's see how it goes. Been a pleasure, guys. Been a pleasure. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself. We will speak to you next time out.
Hey!